possible.
What up, Cowboys Nation? What up, all my JoJo's replay minions? You know if you see this face, you know if you hear this voice, it's time for the Daily Sports Rant, okay? Hold on, let me turn my TV down. It's a little loud. I know you guys are hearing all this crazy background noise, and you're like, what the hell, JoJo? What is all the chaos going on in your home? Well, let me tell you. It's just surround sound. There's nothing crazy going on. There's no earthquake. There's no tornado looming, okay? It's just the surround sound. But, man, we got a lot to talk about today, man. You guys may have seen it already. We did the podcast early today, okay? Because your girl woke up and she was heated, okay? But for all of those who hasn't had the opportunity to listen to the podcast yet, available in the Google Play Music app and the iTunes Music Store, let me tell you how I feel, okay? Now, look, I understand that the NFL is a business. What's up, Anna Cruz? Thank you for tuning in, girl. I understand that the NFL is a business. I understand that the NFL is a business that is predicated and based off of production from said players. I also understand that in the NFL, if you want to get the big dollars, if you want to make sure that money keeps rolling in, you got to put up the numbers and you have to produce for your franchise. I understand. Trust me, I understand. But why? Why is an owner in Jerry Jones a player's first type of owner, as we all know, an owner who cares very, very much about players, especially players that he has hand-selected to be a part of the Cowboys franchise, okay? Why, Mr. Jerry Jones, is it that you are just now stating to the public that you plan on speaking to Dez Bryant Friday? Why is it that all of this negative energy is surrounding Dez Bryant the year that you're determining whether you want to release him or force him into a pay cut or make him do what you want him to do, what's best for Cowboys Nation? What's up, James? What's up, Sam Harris? How y'all living? What about what's best for Dez? What about a guy who goes out on that football field and gives his all, his everything, literally will give his left foot if it meant getting the Cowboys a freaking Super Bowl? What about the guy who is your all-time leader in touchdown catches? What about the guy who back in 2014, I'm going to say it again until somebody realizes the significance of what it is, caught 16 touchdowns for the Dallas Cowboys and set an NFL record that year? Do we forget? Do we not remember? So this same guy who's put his heart, his lifeline, his livelihood, who's one bad hit away from possibly never being able to play the game of football again, you disrespect him by not even approaching him to have a conversation? It's not like Dez Bryant is telling the world that he wants a pay cut. Your son, Mr. Jerry Jones, Stephen Jones himself, is the one that started all this nonsense about Dez Bryant taking a pay cut. What about the years you guys got before you paid him the big money on his rookie contract? Wasn't he producing well above what he received? Wasn't he outplaying his rookie contract well before you gave him $70 million with $45 million guaranteed? Wasn't Dez Bryant defying all of the odds and exceeding expectations before he got his $70 million deal? Tino, Anthony, Brian, what's up? Michael, what's up? Hey, Rhonda, how you doing, baby? Cowboys Nation. So now you want Dez to take a pay cut, okay? Something that I was in agreement with early on, because I'm all about what's best for Cowboys Nation. I'm all about what's best for getting us to that 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 Super Bowl championship. Whatever makes us get there a little bit quicker and a little bit faster, I'm all for it, okay? But don't tell me that Dez has no option but to take a pay cut when he's given you guys everything that he has for the entirety of his career. And based on the numbers he put up early on when he first came in the league, hell, you're still getting them at a discount right now, okay? $12.5 million, okay? 12.5. Okay, for what this guy has done for your organization, 12.5. I am in the corner of Dez. I'm agreeing with my boy Walt, who's been saying that Dez shouldn't take a pay cut from jump. I am in agreement with everyone who is in Dez Bryant's corner. See, because this is what irritates me about NFL franchises, about NFL owners, about the NFL in general. It seems like it only matters what the owners want and what they feel is best, but they don't make the NFL. Who do we tune in to watch every week? Do we tune in to watch the owners in the skybox sipping on their 300 bottles of champagne, watching their little gladiators perform on the field? Or do we tune in and do we watch because of those players on the football field giving it their all, putting it all on the line? Is that who we show up for? Do we spend a third of a weekly paycheck on our favorite team's jerseys and memorabilia for the owners? No. It's because of the players. And until the players realize just how much power they have in this league, until the players take a little bit of notes from the NBA players who have created a players league that is completely directed and it completely revolves around what the players want, until the NFL players figure out a way to make that happen, then Dez and many others like Le'Veon Bell and future athletes behind them. What about Ezekiel Elliott? You think he's not going to think, based on whatever numbers he may put up, that he deserves to be the most highest paid running back in the NFL? When you're special, okay? Tino says the players that break their backs. Exactly. Brian says, does Jerry really love y'all? Look, Brian, I know Jerry don't give a damn about me one way or the other, but I know he care about filling those seats in Cowboys Stadium. I know he care about making sure them dollars keep rolling up into the AT&T Stadium. I know that. Okay, so if Jerry Jones is about them dollars, then your best bet, Mr. Jones, is to leave Dez Bryant alone. Let him play on that contract that you gave him because you thought he deserved it, and let the man ball, okay? Let him prove you, your son Stephen Jones, everybody else that's doubting him, that not only is he worth the 12.5 that he's getting, but he's worth a hell of a lot more when you think about it, okay? Show me a guy, just like my man West Coast says, show me another guy on our receiver right now at wide receiver that's as dynamic as Dez Bryant. I'll wait. Exactly. There is none, okay? Let's be serious. Tina, love you. Tim says, love you, sis. I love you back, Tim. It's Cowboys for life. That's right, baby. Quan, I'm trying to let him know what's up. I'm trying to speak the truth to him right now, man. I'm trying to tell y'all, if Jerry Jones knows what's best for him, he's going to go into that meeting Friday. He's going to let Dez Bryant know that you're valuable to the Dallas Cowboys, that we honor and respect what you bring to this team, that you are needed on offense just as much or more as any other piece of this equation. And we're going to do everything to make sure that you and everything that you've learned from that guru wide receiver coach, Mr. David Robinson, is put to use, because we value you. We value what you bring. We value your talent, and you've meant too much to Cowboys Nation, and throwing up that X is too important to Cowboys Nation for y'all not to figure it out. I'm sorry. I'm getting upset. I'm getting worked up. Okay? Figure it out. Dez Bryant is very important to the Cowboys Nation. Figure it out. Okay? If Michael Irvin can keep a job after stabbing somebody in the freaking eye, then you better figure out a way to keep Dez, Jerry. I'm sorry, you guys. I'm getting upset. Jimmy says, shout out to Andrew O. Jordan, who has just been announced manager. You know what, Johnny? I don't know what the hell you talking about, but do you see this shirt? Do you see this hat? Does it look like I give a damn whatever damn squad or team you're talking about right now? No! But before we get out of here, as you guys know, we've been talking about it all season, all off season, since it's been announced. My man West Coast from Dallas Cowboys Scouting, Solar, myself, JoJo's Replay, we're all putting on the best pre-draft party that you can ever anticipate. We're going to be doing our shows live at Boston's Pizza and Bar off of Lamar in Arlington. If you're going to be in D-Town, or if you stay in Dallas, hell, even if you live in San Antonio or Houston, make sure you come through to check out this event. We're going to have all type of guests coming through. It's going to be an event to remember. It's JoJo's Replay's first official event, and I want all of you guys, all of my fans that are able to come out and to support, come support your girl. You know what I'm saying? It's the first event, first of many, baby. Make sure you come and support. Tim says, nothing to talk about, Dez stays. I hope you're right. My man Anthony, a.k.a. Solar, says Dez going to retire a Cowboy. I hope you're right, Anthony, because I know that you upset about the circumstances my boy Dez finds himself in. But we'll see. All I'm saying is, these players need to start realizing just how much power that they have. And when the next CBA is up to be negotiated, I'm telling you right now, NFL players, you better start by taking away a hell of a lot of that power that Roger Goodell has. And it's time for you to start focusing on getting fully guaranteed contracts. You know why Chris Bosh wasn't tripping when he got released because of his medical condition? Because they still had to pay him $130 million. That's why. Because no matter who cut Chris Bosh, when he signed on that dotted line for that 100, you had to give him that money, okay? That's the bottom line. NBA players get their contracts guaranteed. That's why it's very, very rare that you see superstars being traded, because they implement no trade clauses in their contract, because their contracts are 100% guaranteed. You know what that means? No matter where you trade them, no matter where they go, no matter if you release them, you still got to pay them. And that's what the NFL players need to be focusing on, figuring out a way to get their contracts fully guaranteed. Because if they had fully guaranteed contracts, you know what? There wouldn't be a conversation right now. There wouldn't be a discussion on whether Dez Bryant stays or goes. Because no matter what Jerry Jones did, you would have to pay the man anyway. So why not have him performing on your football field versus somebody else's, okay? And that's just the way it is, man. That's the way it goes. And that's it. Johnny says basketball is dead. Quan says love that hat, JoJo. Thank you, Quan. My man Aaron Lindsay got him one of these special bad boys too. He was a contest winner for the free Dallas Cowboys hat giveaway. A little basketball. As you guys know, baseball is also fully guaranteed. Exactly, Sam. And they get them hella cho-chos. You feel me? What's up, Wendy? Thanks for tuning in, Chica. But I'm hoping that my man Stoller is right. I'm hoping that West Coast is talking some sense into Jerry. Because if he leaves, I don't know what I'm going to do with myself, okay? I talked all that mess, saying that I would be fine and that I would be okay if Dez left. I lied. I need Dez to be a Cowboy, okay? I was lying, Jerry. Don't do it. Don't get rid of Dez, Jerry. I'm sorry. I'm not going to cry. I'm not going to cry. I'm doing good, Wendy. Cowboys Nation for life, baby. You already know. Sony, Cowboys Nation, you got that right. So it's time for the players to get smart in the NFL. This new CBA, I'm hoping and praying that y'all figure it out, okay? Because y'all play the most violent sport in the league, in the world. It's more violent than basketball, soccer, hockey, all of it combined, okay? Y'all are the ones who should be getting guaranteed contracts before anybody, okay? Figure it out. It's the last day of the NBA regular season. I'm super excited. Make sure you guys check out the games, man. We got the Bucks and 76ers. We got some pretty good matchups. And Saturday is when the playoffs start. Ooh, I can't wait to see what LeBron James and them sorry-ass Cleveland Cavaliers are gonna do. Woo! Make sure you check out the podcast. It's uploaded. It's on the page. Go to your Google Play Music app. Go to the iTunes podcast store. You can find it, subscribe, and you'll get notified every time there is a new episode. What's up, James? DC4L, you know it, baby. Go Spurs, go, says Wendy. If Kawhi Leonard come out and shock the world and say he playing in the playoffs, I'm telling you right now, the Spurs is the team to beat in the NBA Western Conference playoffs, okay? If Kawhi Leonard come back, then forget Curry. Forget Houston. It's popping the Spurs all day, baby, okay? But we're going to talk plenty of NBA playoffs on Friday. And you guys, if you didn't get to check out the show on Monday, my man Puma from VH1's Black Ink Crew was on the show. And if you're a fan of Black Ink Crew, tune in to the season finale tonight, because my man Puma dropped some nuggets for JoJo's replay, and I'm thinking we're about to see a lot more of him on TV very soon. Shout out to my boy Puma from New York. You know, as soon as I touch down in New York, Art 2 Ink Studio will be one of the first places I go. But he was on the show Monday. He's going to be on VH1 tonight. Your girl JoJo, she just know people like that. You know what I'm saying? What can I say? I'm charming, okay? Make sure you check out the podcast. Tim, I love you. Wendy, Sam, James, Sandra, Johnny, Quan, Anthony, my man Solar, everybody, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for watching. Anna, all of you guys, thank you. Brian, thank you guys for tuning in. Make sure you pray for Dez and pray for Cowboys Nation, okay? I'll see y'all Friday, baby. Peace.